I was about to hit record and a funeral procession literally just pulled up. That sucks. Hold on. Moment of silence. There's a casket right there. What a gorgeous car. It's silver. There's actually a funeral tomorrow for Bully. Man. There's some nice cars. Oh, that's the brand new Kia. Dang, bro, you got money. Alright, they're gonna end up stopping in front of my house because they're gonna get backed up. The funeral home's literally a block away. I'm gonna have people going to a funeral literally sitting in front of my house for a minute. I'll record in a second. Okay, now they've all driven past, I think. Fairly sure. I don't know. So today's Thursday. It's 80-something degrees out. I officially get to sit on my porch. I'm very happy about that. I wish today would have gone a lot better, but I am waking up very, very sore. My hips are in so much pain. I don't know if I'm still getting used to a new mattress. We had to get one. Whether we liked it or not, we had to get one. And my hips have pretty much hurt since. So just a lot going on. I got the official job offer. Email yesterday and filled out all of my background check stuff, all of everything. I'm sure they can pull whatever they need to pull. They really don't need me supplying pictures of W-2s and all of that stuff. Like, I mean, I did, but that's a bit much. I put pictures of my diploma, my bachelor's degree on there. I put my picture of my tech certificate on there. Like, I mean, I guess so they know that's true. I don't know. You can pull a background check on me and figure out that, one, I don't know dates to things and places I've lived at for when I moved in and moved out. I don't keep track of that stuff. I don't think anybody really keeps track of that stuff, so I'm probably like a year off on half of it. That's a nice little car. But that's gonna go through. I think it'll be fine. I have never had an issue with a background check, not once. So, knock on wood. Well, that's paneling. Knock on wood that everything is fine, and I will start next Thursday on the 12th. I'm anxious over it because, you know, it's that in-between time where you're between jobs and you don't know what's going on up until you set foot into that building. I know where I'm supposed to go. I know who I'm supposed to talk to. So I've got that information already. I think it'll all be fine. So they're going to start me off hourly, but it's going to be 50 hours a week in order to get that hourly up to the salary pay, which is not terrible. And then after the training and I take my tests and stuff like that, as per most management jobs, you go from hourly to salary. And my salary is higher than what I was making for the past 9 months or so. With the restaurant, I was at $49,400 plus bonuses. It Bonuses varied from $100 to $300, depending on sales and labor. We did not get bonus on January. However, I am still expecting my bonuses from October, November, and December, I think. I'm pretty sure. So maybe he'll put all of those on one check for my final check. I did put in my 2-week notice. Well, technically it was like a 9-day notice because I wasn't given a 2-week start notice, which they understood. But yesterday I walked in, it's the same BS over and over and over, and they wanted to argue over me not writing a prep list. I don't write a prep list. I don't need it. It's in my head, just like everybody else that freaking works there. We just do what needs to get done. We don't write it down or keep track of it. It's whatever. Who cares? It's a piece of paper. It gets thrown away. It's not like it's saved. So I went in there and I actually wrote a prep list because he decided to be a biatch about it. And I also took notes of the fact that there were no date dots on anything. I took notes of how much we had of stuff, and because I didn't know if we would need more, so I ran that past the other person that was helping me do prep. I was like, well, I have this much of this much of that, instead of having to have them go back in there and look at it, which to me it's easier. And I wrote down what I needed to restock on the line and everything so that I wouldn't forget, because you're running back and forth, you're gonna forget something. So I wrote it down up in the upper corner, and at the bottom I started noticing a lot of issues. So I was making notes. This and this was not done. Side work last night was not done. The stuff was not, the containers were not refilled. Sauce is not done. Like, this is just extra prep or extra cleaning that I have to get done, that I am notating because I didn't get done. And this morning on my day off, as per usual, my phone blows up because somebody wants to have a little tantrum over how I do a prep list. Apparently it's not appropriate to make notations. So I'm tired of it. If you don't like how I do shit and I'm the only one doing shit, I'm the only one getting results, I'm the only one cleaning, I'm the only one prepping, I'm the only one getting anything done, then I'm not going to be around anymore. Bye. So I messaged the VP. I said I've had enough. I said, push come to shove, if you absolutely need me tomorrow because there is a funeral and you're going to be very short-staffed, you let me know. But otherwise, I would very much prefer to turn in my key today. I'm done. You bother me on my day off every fucking time since the day he started in December. Every day off. I have not had a day off because I have to deal with his bullshit. He's complaining constantly about something. You're the manager. Figure it out. If you don't like how somebody else manages or how somebody else works, then maybe you're not in the right position because you clearly don't see how it works for somebody else. And it's not working for you, what you're doing. I sent a fairly lengthy email summary of all the BS that I have kept my mouth shut over, along with pictures of how disgusting the place has been for the past week. Just the week alone. I'm not going to say the rest of the whole 9 months, because I have tried endlessly to clean the place, and the next day I walk in and it is completely trashed all over again, because nobody cares. Nobody cares, except for me. And I cannot clean up after everybody constantly. I'm exhausted. I am mentally and physically drained. I'm done. So the VP called me back and he goes, I read everything you said. He said, now the question is, do you want a response? Or do you want to just leave this as, this is just an FYI before I go? I said, it's an FYI. I don't need a response. He goes, okay. He said, my only response is, though, I don't agree with all of it, but I see where you're coming from. And I'm not sure what there's to agree with, because it's literally documented fact of everything that's been going on with pictures to show that. So maybe you don't agree with how I handled the situation, but when you have zero authority as a manager and you have zero people backing you, zero support, you have very, very few staff that will say anything in defense of what's going on, and they're all afraid of being bullied by the other staff, much less the management. You can disagree all you want. You're not there every day, and you don't see the truth. But that's cool, because from what I heard, they've been through like 30-something managers in the past couple of years. Something's not happening right. I wonder what that is. I've been warned since the day I got there by the other staff, well, the good staff, that it's better to find something else. But I put my best foot forward, and I did my best, and I'm proud of myself. It is what it is. It's just a job. I'm not going to take it personally. And having that on my resume helped me get the job offer that I got today, or yesterday. So, I'm not going to complain. No. I will end up with my own store, and yeah, so I've got to learn very quickly how to do my own thing and do it the right way, and not do what they've been doing to me. But oh, beep beep. Aside from that, Robert's inside cleaning the house. It's a mess. I just cleaned this house. It's only been a couple of days. I power cleaned this house, and it's a mess all over again. It's getting frustrating. So I have a few days of rest now, when I offered originally to work until my next job starts on Thursday. I'm just gonna stay home and rest. I've had enough. I'm exhausted. I mean, it would only be what, 1, 2, 3 at best, maybe 4 shifts that I'm missing out on. It is what it is. There's the funeral car. Well, the lead car, anyway, not the actual, like, hearse. That hearse was really pretty. It was silver. It's very, very pretty. My condolences to the family down the road. Bully's funeral is tomorrow. I am missing out on that because I feel like I would be imposing. I am not friends or family to that level where I need to go out of my way to show up. But I do hope a lot of people that work there attend. I really do. They're calling in people from another location to cover, so that whoever wants to go can go, which is the best call. The guy was there for like 10 years. He was awesome. And he will be missed. But yeah, today, I guess yesterday was my last day, because today I woke up to nonsense yet again, and I'm not having my day off ruined yet again. So I took power back into my own hands, and I don't care if they agree with it. I'm very anxious over this new job. I'm very anxious to get started. I'm nervous. I know it'll be fine. I know I'll do great. I'm ready, I think. Am I ready to run a whole store by myself? I mean, I'll have less employees. I'll probably have like not even a handful of employees, which is fine. It'll be a much smaller building. I don't know, I'm freaking out over it. I've been freaking out over it since that second interview where the lady was just like, yeah, I know exactly who I'm going to put you with, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what store yet, but you'll have your own store. And like, I drove away from there and I was just like, oh my God, it's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. Oh, it's real. I'm moving from like an assistant type position to I'm running a whole store. God, is that crazy or what? Not just like in 2021, I was just like a key holder of a place. And just 2 years ago, I was a supervisor that turned down operations manager for someone else to take it. And I kicked myself for that. That was a stupid decision. I should have never turned that down. To now running all in 2 years. In 2 years, I went from supervisor to store runner. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm in shock. Y'all help me wrap my head around it. Oh, that is not a wasp, is it? You are not ruining my day off. Go away. This is my porch. Do not make a nest over here. I need a hose. I'm gonna spray him. Bugger off. It's so pretty out. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch my show, and I will keep you guys updated. I need to refocus on my weight. I have been stagnant since like almost October. It's 4 months running, 4.5 running now, where I have been stuck at 225. I need to get out of the 220s. I need to focus on what I'm doing and buckle down. This weight's gotta come off. So I need motivation. I need to figure out what to do. I have a gym in my house and I have not touched it yet. Robert did. Robert lifted a few weights, but I've not touched it yet. I'm just exhausted, like physically. Maybe on my time off now, in between jobs, I can start a workout routine. Motivate me, please. Somebody motivate me to start a workout routine while I have the time. Tell me to start tomorrow. Tell me what to work on. Tell me how many reps and what to do. Give me some ideas. I need back muscles. I need to work on back muscles. I want arms. I want my belly to go away. I'm really bad at squats because I have that sciatica issue in my knees. But like, if squats is recommended, tell me an easier way to do it. So I don't end up on the floor. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go for right now. And I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful weather. The sun is making my eyes water.